Hare Krishna, welcome to Morning Amrut Vani program. His Grace Rupavilas Prabhuji will be giving his transcendental words of wisdom. His Grace Ram Kripa Prabhuji will be reading the Namamrita, followed by Srila Prabhupada quote, followed by Srila Prabhupada Lilamrit. Thereafter, Her Grace Sadhu Sevani Mataji will be reciting the slokas. Welcome to everyone once again. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण बहुदंडवत प्रणाम। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada की जय। His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj की जय। His Holiness Bhakti Asray Vaishnava Swami Maharaj की जय। His Grace शिक्षा गुरु रूपविलास प्रभु की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। Sri Namamrita, the nectar of the holy name. Offensive chanting of the holy name. The 10 offenses against the holy name. The 10 offenses against the 10 offenses against the holy name. There are offenses to be considered while chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. Therefore, simply by chanting the Hare Krishna, one does not become ecstatic. There are 10 offenses to avoid in chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. The first offense is to blaspheme great personalities who are engaged in distributing the holy name of the Lord. It is said in Shastra, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ante Leela 7.11, Krishna Shakti Vinana hai Tara Pravartana. One cannot distribute the holy names of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra unless he is empowered by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, one should not criticize or blaspheme blaspheme a devotee who is thus engaged. The second Namaprada is described as follows. Shivasya Sri Vizner Ya Iha Guna Namadi Sakalam Diha Bhinnam Pashyet Sa Kharu Hari Namahita Karaha. In this material world, the holy name of the Vishnu is all auspicious. Vishnu's name, form, qualities, and pastimes are all transcendental absolute knowledge. Therefore, if one tries to separate the absolute personality of Godhead from his holy name or his transcendental form, qualities, and pastimes, thinking them to be material, that is offensive. Similarly, to think the names of demigods such as Lord give to be give to be as good as the name of Lord Vishnu, or in other words, to think Lord Shiva and other demigods to be other forms of God and therefore equal to Vishnu is also blasphemous. This is the second offense at the lotus feet of the Lord. The third offense at the lotus feet of the holy name, which is called Gurur Avadnya, is to consider the spiritual master to be material and therefore envy is his exalted position. The fourth offense, Shruti Shastra Nindanam, is the blasphemy is to blaspheme Vedic literature such as the four Vedas and Puranas. Fifth offense, Tathartha Vadaha, is to consider the glories of the holy name to be exaggerations. Similarly, the sixth offense, Hari Namnik Kalpanam, is to consider the holy name of the Lord to be imaginary.
जहाँ बड़ा सेक्रेटरी में
This
जाके
will,
भी वो
this
अपना
will continue.
भक्ति करता है, मतलब कितना अच्छी बात है।
तो वो बहुत बायस माइंडेड है।
Please mute Prabhupada quote, 2nd January. Krishna is offering by his descent that if you want to enjoy like this in the society of beautiful young boys and girls, come to me. Here it is reality. Los Angeles, 2nd January 1974. Srila Prabhupada Leelamrita. Abhay dutifully attempted to inform Gandhi that there was nothing absolute within this relative world. Ahimsa or non-violence must always be followed by violence, just as light is followed by darkness. Nothing is absolute truth in the dual world. You did not know this, right? Wrote Abhay. Neither you never ever cared to know this from this from the right sources, and therefore all your attempts to create unity were followed by disunity, and ahimsa was followed by himsa. Abhay pointed out that Gandhi had never undergone the standard practice for spiritual advancement, namely accepting a bona fide spiritual master. Although Bhagavad Gita declares the necessity of accepting a guru in disciplic succession, Gandhi was well known for listening to his inner voice and for extracting ideas from various writers like Ruskin and Thoreau and mixing them with the teachings from the Testaments and Gita. Had Gandhiji approached a guru, said Abhay, he would not have become bewildered within the sphere of relative truth. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Bhagavad
Dandavat.
Gita 17.8. आयु सत्व बलारोग्य सुख प्रीति विवर्धना रस्या स्निग्धा स्थिरा हृद्या आहार सात्विक प्रिया. Translation. Foods dear to those in the mode of goodness increase the duration of life, purify one's existence, and give strength, health, happiness, and satisfaction. Such foods are juicy, fatty, wholesome, and pleasing to the heart. Srimad Bhagavatam 4.14.25. को यज्ञ पुरुषो नाम यत्र वो भक्तिर ईदृशी भर्ते स्नेह विधुराणाम यथा जारे कुयोषिताम. Translation. You are so much devoted to the demigods, but who are they? Indeed, your affection for these demigods is exactly like the affection of an unchaste woman who neglects her married life and gives all attention to her paramour. Hare Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrit Madhya Leela 5.85. Eta shuni
Mataji,
nastika.
Mataji,
Yes,
can you
Prabhuji.
read this again? This
Yes.
about.
Can you scroll it up, Mataji? Yes.
Yeah,
The Srimad Bhagavatam, Prabhuji.
yeah. Read it.
को यज्ञ पुरुषो नाम यत्र वो भक्तिर ईदृशी भारत स्नेह विदुरानाम यथा जारे कियोषितम. Translation. You are so much devoted to the demigods, but who are they? Indeed, your affection for these demigods is exactly like the affection of an unchaste woman who neglects her married life and gives all attention to her paramour. Chaitanya Charitamrit Madhya Leela 5.86. Eta shuni nastika loka upahasa kare keha bale ishvara dayalu asiteha pare. Translation. Hearing the emphatic statement of the younger Brahmana, some atheists in the meeting began to cut jokes. However, Samir said, after all, the Lord is merciful, and if he likes, he can come. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. श्री राधा रास बिहारी भगवान की जय, ललिता सखी विशाखा माता की जय, गिरिराज गोवर्धन महाराज की जय, सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की जय, गौरांग निताय महाप्रभु की जय, शिल प्रभुपाद की जय, मॉर्निंग चैंटिंग प्रोग्राम की जय, संवेत भक्तवृंद की जय, हिज होलीनेस गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय. Every day we are reading these 10 offenses just to remind us that if a person is rowing a boat, आप अगर बोट चला रहे हो और आपका लंगर means the anchor is there, how much strongly you may be riding the boat will not go forward. We have to remove the anchor, we have to remove the aparad, and we have to improve our chanting. And every day we should remember that these 10 offenses are the biggest hurdle in going towards the Lord. We should try to improve on this chanting 10 offenses. First is Ninda, second is considering the demigods and the Lord to be equal. The third is Guru Avagya. The fourth is, considering the uh,
Vedic literature.
Vedic literatures to be, you're blaspheming the Vedic literatures. So all these offenses we have to avoid. And specifically, the more we are cautious about these 10 offenses, the more we will progress in the chanting of holy name and we'll reach our goal for Shuddha Nam, of Nam, by which we can go back to the spiritual world. As far as Srila Prabhupada quote is concerned, Krishna is offering by his descendant that if you want to enjoy like this, the society of beautiful youngs and boy, come to me. Here is the reality. So, what we see in the spiritual world is a reflection in the material world. Here we see in a perverted way, in a ulta way, but there is a reality. There is no old age. There is, always there is youth, and but the consciousness level is that to serve and love God. Here, the consciousness level is to enjoy that material body of other body and try to get enjoyment. But that is not the consciousness. The reality is that we are part and parcel of the Lord and we are all eternal. And to love and serve the Lord is our prime duty. And that reality we can enjoy over there. Why Prabhupada is mentioning about Gandhi over here, the fact is that Rushkin and the Russian philosophy and other philosophies were mixed with the views of the Bhagavad Gita. And that's why Mahatma Gandhi, even though he wanted ahimsa, there was hinsa going on. Even though he wanted unity of the country, division happened. And Prabhupada nicely writes, why? Because he had not a bona fide guru. He didn't belong to a Guru Parampara system. And he was following his own thinking and own way of Bhagavad Gita. And that was the reason, the failure in the mission of Gandhi. On the other hand, we see that Srila Prabhupada followed the Guru Parampara instruction. And even though Srila Prabhupada has went back to Goloka, the system is working and we are able to create love and seva for the Lord and for the humanity throughout the world. We are able to unite the world today. We are able to change the world on the basis of the Guru Parampara system. Food is of three types: sattvic ahar, rajasi, and tamasi. Ayu, sattva, bala, arogya, sukha, priti, vivardhana, rasya, snigdha, stira, hriday, ahar, sattvika, priyaha. So, when you eat sattvic food, bala, arogya, sukha, priti, vardhanam, these are the things that increases your bal, increases your arogya, increases your happiness, increases. But what are that food? Sattvic food, rasya, means juice. All juice comes in sattvic food. Snigdha, butter, cow butter, not uh, buffalo butter, cow butter. And stira, ahara. Stira comes the wholesale grain food. All the grains, wholesale grain foods comes in stira, ahara, hridaya, ahara, sattvika, priya. So when we eat these three types of foods, rasya, stigna, and stirha, it increases bala, arogya, sukha, priti, vardhanam, ayu. It increases your ayu. We'll see tomorrow how when a person eats rajasa and tamasa food, his ayu decreases and he has roga. Here, ko yagya purusho nama yatra vo bhaktir idrishaha brit sneha hridaya darunam yatha jaro kuryoto shyam. So the uh, rishis are trying to explain to Vena that actually neglecting the Lord and only demigod worship is like an unchaste woman who is married, but he is giving all his life and attention to his paramour. So we have to understand that our Pati is Lord, and the Lord is the center. If we serve and love anything other than Lord, it is like giving our life and attention to the paramour. So here, the Vena is being explained by the rishis. Okay? In Chaitanya Charitamrita, many people who are atheistic started joking. ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है आप भगवान को लेके आ जाओ भगवान आ जाएंगे आपके आप आ जाओ. They didn't have faith that how can a deity walk. They didn't have the faith that how can Lord come, because they were not serious. They didn't know the seriousness of the seva and the bhakti which the younger Brahmana and the senior Brahmana had. And that's why in the material world there will many people, when you start bhakti, many people will start joking. So don't worry. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.